Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I'm happy to bring you this story. I am overly joyed. It is an unfortunate situation, but basically, there's a growing trend in America on these little houses being built, and the government wants to basically stop it. How are they going to stop it? By their group who controls what housing is and is not in America, ladies and gentlemen. And HUD has proposed the following law. And basically, what it does is it basically takes these situations and it makes it bad. They're doing it based on, I think, fire standards, fire protection standards via the National Fire Protection Association. And of course, they're going to come out and say it's a liability to the people living in it, all kinds of different things. Well, they didn't say that back when trailers were being built, folks. They're saying it now because people can be in their home, be on a flatbed, and at the same time not have to go with government standards and stuff. And I'm looking here, folks, and this is what I'm actually seeing. I'm just going to go through everything so that you understand. This is actually coming from the Organic Prepper of Canada, ladies and gentlemen. So it's kind of sad that we're getting this from a Canadian source about what the American government via HUD is actually doing. So the tiny house movement has taken America by storm in part because of our economies in the toilet. People are striving to reduce their expenses by embracing minimalism. They're breaking free from the corporate grind because, as basically it's always been advised, they're learning to live with less and radically reducing their expenses. And reducing their expenses means reducing their government control by their corporations, ladies and gentlemen. But these days in America, you are sharply astonished when you try to live your life outside the structure of the 9-to-5 world. It is surprised that the government is now taking steps to limit our ability to drastically reduce our expenses. They seem to make it illegal anything we try to do to become more independent, and moving into a tiny house appears to be the next item on the list. I can't make this up, folks. I can't make this up. The proposed rule would modify the current exemption for recreational vehicles and manufactured home procedural and enforcement regulations. Under current exemption, questions have arisen regarding whether park model recreation vehicles are regulated by HUD's manufacturing home program. The park models are being produced with patio roofs, screened-in porches, and other extensions that exceed 400-foot maximum exemptions in current regulations. So that's how they're gonna nickel and dime this to where they can get control of it, folks, and they can't. Additionally, some of these models are being marketed as suitable for round living. HUD proposed rule would permit recreational vehicle manufacturers to certify that a unit is exempted from HUD's regulations. Specifically, HUD's proposed rule that would define a recreational vehicle as a factory-built vehicle structure, not certified as manufactured home, designed only for recreational use and not as a primary residence. So that's exactly what they're going to do. Right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's how they're going to nickel and dime you. Right there, folks. Right there. They're going to claim National Fire Protection Act, NFPA 1192-2015 standard for recreational vehicles, or the American National Standards Institute A119.5-15 recreational park trailer standard, in addition to provide consumer notice regarding the manufacturer standards. So then basically what they're going to do is they're going to basically come and take your house because it doesn't meet their standards and you are living in it illegally. And so legally they will be able to do this, folks. Basically it'll be like them repoing a car because it has a problem, or it's a noise ordinance issue, or something like that, and they'll be able to repo your home and force you to comply, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, that is exactly what this means. Exactly what this means. This is not a bipolar moment or anything else, ladies and gentlemen. Everything is right here in the notice. And if you come over here, this is the regulation right here, folks. This is from HUD's, or this is from regulations.gov. FR 5887-P-01 Manufactured Home Procedural and Enforcement Regulations Revision and Exemption of Recreational Vehicles. Docket ID HUD 2016-0013 or 0013. Agency Department of Housing and Urban Development HUD. The proposed rule would modify the current exemption, and then you can read all of this, and everybody basically saying this is so ridiculous. There's no valid reason for a tiny home to be outlawed. It is much better option for those who chosen lesser title carbon. Exactly. This is it, folks. This is it. This is what's going to happen. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, it's coming. I'm telling you. 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 And now I'm showing you.